All right, I'm here with Mike Wooten with Cisco Systems, and they've got a huge display here, and they're really showing data and integration of operations throughout a city. So Mike specifically is going to talk about some of the technology to monitor utilities in an automated fashion. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mike.
Thanks a lot. So with the Internet of Things, we're talking about a lot of data aggregation, a lot of machine-to-machine communication, and specifically over here, one example of this is the smart grid architecture. So let me click on my link here. What we have is the gas meters that are typically deployed outside of your house in a neighborhood. Right now we're partnering with a third party who's deploying these smart meters that operate over 900 megahertz frequency, and they form a mesh in a neighborhood to communicate wirelessly back to an aggregation point, which might be one of our connected grid routers. It's a very ruggedized router that can be deployed in an intersection, in a box, or in a light post. And all of this is now aggregating all of that data and sending it back up to a network management point, whether it be the SCADA system by the utility company, and they can now come back and gather that data and integrate it into their billing system or their monitoring system. So it's much more efficient. It offers a lot more aggregation and monitoring of the data, so now we can detect things like usage and where that energy or that gas or water is actually going, so it reduces things like loss or theft or leakage and things like that, which has been a huge problem. And as water is becoming a very valuable resource, that's becoming a lot more important. And this is just one example of where we're going with the Internet of Things. And as you can see here, we have a lot of other examples in the other spaces, whether it be manufacturing, oil and gas, or in the transportation industry. And we have a lot of other interesting things to showcase today as well.